because y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
I could be wrong, though. Because they said that Flakko has some things that I needed to check out, man. So if you ain't did so yet, give Flakko a like, comment, and subscribe if that's what you into.
No Jumper has a huge problem on his hands. I wouldn't want to be Adam 22 today, man. Adam done did it again, people. What happened on a No Jumper show tonight is going to ruin and destroy everything Adam has built up until this point if this situation isn't handled correctly. If Adam doesn't handle this very delicate situation correctly, it's going to destroy a lot. The worst part about it, this is...
Why does Flakko talk like point and shoot? Has anybody else noticed that Flakko speaks like point and shoot? Anybody else caught that?
So bad, but it was so predictable. See, the dynamics in the No Jumper office right now is so tricky. So Adam has a podcast on Tuesdays. On this podcast, the overwhelming majority of the hosts on the podcast don't like Whack 100, right? They've been going back and forth with Whack 100 for about a few months now. They despise Whack 100. So Adam decided he was going to recruit one of Whack 100's little homie who just got out of jail to be on the show with people who don't like Whack 100.
So, cue this part. Flakko's making an extremely logical point. You put people in position to crash out knowing that they had an issue with this person. You feel me? Knowing they had an issue with this person. So with that all being said, what do you expect?
Traditional wisdom would tell you if you are to recruit somebody where there may be issues with other hosts, you want to recruit somebody who's not an alpha, right? Because if multiple alphas are on a podcast and there's hostility, there's going to be violence. You want to recruit somebody who, for the most part, you believe, is soft, right? Like who would come and be submissive to other hosts, even if they have an allegiance and alliance to Whack 100, they will be too scary to really speak up or do anything about it that will lead to violence. But Adam went ahead and recruited somebody who just got out the pen, who went viral for telling stories in the pen about how violent he got in the pen.
Hey, you know what? That is actually really true. Flakko is making a point. You put somebody whose entire reputation is being violent in a room with somebody who has an intention to disrespect or has some sort of, disheartening feeling towards his friend or association, or in this case, somebody who's just paying them. Because we're not going to pretend like we don't see the writings on the wall. Whack is paying Jhood for his services. Why is Whack paying Jhood for his services? Because Jhood is brave enough to do what Whack won't do. Catch a fade. And Jhood, you're silly for allowing yourself to be put into a situation to where you could have got tricked off the streets yesterday and put back into a jail cell that you haven't been out of for a year. You just said it, man. They wanted to give me the death penalty. They wanted to give me the needle. They wanted to do this. They wanted to do that. Okay, cool. We're acknowledging that. We see you for it. We're glad that you got out of the situation. Why are you now doing low budget fake hits for Whack 100?
Adam recruited an alpha dog. Adam recruited an absolute menace to be a part of the Tuesday show who may have some underlying smoke or beef with other co-hosts. Adam did do his part, though. I'm not going to lie. Adam did do his part to calm tensions. He set up a podcast between Jhood and one of the other co-hosts who Jhood had a problem with. And this podcast, I think, made it worse. Not because the conversation didn't go too well, but in the comments and the sentiments from pretty much anybody who watched it is, we've been lied to, right? Like a lot of the dudes on No Jumper that, supposedly tough. And one of the dudes who sat down with Jhood is one of the most toughest dudes on No Jumper.
So here's where I'm not, this is not a gang up on Munchie B with Flakko type situation. But I remember certain conversations and certain topics about Rich Trapper where Munchie B was very expressive about what he do or what he won't do or what Rich Trapper is or what Rich Trapper isn't. You ain't seen me sit down with a nigga who said anything negative about me without it being a problem. That's what you ain't seen. That's what you ain't seen. You have yet to see me sit down with anyone who has disrespected or played with my face on this internet, and it wasn't a problem. I ain't peace treaty with nobody. I ain't made peace with nobody. I ain't forgave nothing. I ain't sat down with nothing. I ain't talked nothing out behind the scenes. Nah, I stuck to my guns of disrespect is going to be met with aggression and the intention to do harm. Period, point blank. It don't got to be a gangbang aspect. It don't got to be a blood aspect. It don't got to be a Crip aspect. This is how I feel as a man. And it's been extremely, overemphasized that non-affiliates or civilians weren't allowed to stand on business. Yet we keep seeing these gang members fall by the wayside when it comes to standing on any type of business. Jhood went on a whole campaign saying Munchie B got peanut butter. Went on a whole campaign saying Munchie B got peanut butter. And then when it came time to sit with Jhood, instead of being like, nah, I ain't finna sit with no nigga that disrespected me, or I'm gonna sit with somebody who disrespected me, but I'm gonna have one of my homies in the room because Munchie B is blind. So we're not expecting Munchie B to fight Jhood or anything like that. We're not expecting him to do anything like that. But on the same token, we didn't even get a good podcast argument. You feel me? So I'm just trying to see where the parameters of this super turned up tough game banging start and stop. Because it seems like when it's talking about civilians or talking about somebody who you may have what you think is an up against, it's a lot of aggression. But when it comes to matching fire with now another source of fire, we're not seeing that same energy.
And you very clearly saw the alpha in the room, right? I remember, there was a point where Jhood slammed his hand on the table and the quote unquote big, bad, tough, no jumper dude started stuttering worse than me. Like, he was clearly afraid and intimidated by this guy being in the room.
So I felt like before you put an allegation on a nigga, you supposed to do your background check.
And then here go the thing too. Didn't Munchie B trip out on old boy from Compton Crip for cussing him? Didn't he put trip out and you whoopty bam with the... Was it niggas Charlie's Angels? With the... Okay. Did Jhood just say cuz? Huh.
Your background check. Put an allegation on a nigga, you supposed to do your background check.
No, we're not going Charlie's Angels? Okay.
To do your background check.
Do your background check. I think even this caught Adam off guard. Like, Adam thought the dude sitting next to him was like the biggest, baddest, toughest dude in the world. But Adam brought Jhood to the room. The dude starts like panicking. Man, there was a point where Jhood brought up the fact that this dude lied on him, told nothing but lies on him when he was in jail. But now he out correcting the record. Dude start acting like he don't even remember what he said. Man, I said, Adam, what?
Now, Adam 22. Okay, they say Adam 22 is the police and blah blah blah. Okay, cool. No argument. At no point am I expecting anybody to get physical at No Jumper. So let's just preference that over this entire video. At no point am I expecting anyone to be physical at No Jumper. I'm not expecting anyone to catch a fade, to get into a squabbly wobbly. I'm not expecting anybody to not be able to use their words like adults, like grown men. That's not what I'm expecting. But in using your words like a grown man, I am expecting some level of aggression and pushback. Because when it comes to even, simple things about the young ladies who I choose to entertain, Munchie B likes to do extreme deep dives for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to my fiance now, Munchie B likes to do extreme deep dives. So instead of going into his personal life, let's go into what's on camera. You could have gave a verbal altercation because you've made it clear that no Crip is allowed to cuz you and Jhood just cussed you and you didn't do so much as raise your voice. You could have just as easily said, hey, bro, don't cuz me. Nobody's expecting you to pow. Nobody's expecting you to go. What's the nigga I'm looking for? Equalizer, Denzel Washington. Nobody's telling you to turn into John Wick. But hey, bro, I'm a blood. Don't cuz me. Hey, bro, I'm a Damu. Be respectful of your terminology when you're talking about me. hey, bro, I know that this is typical conversation or typical slang coming from you, but I'm a blood and I don't appreciate being cuz. So if we could just keep gangbang politics out the conversation and move forward, I'd appreciate that. There's so many different ways to respectfully go about that are, number one, non-confrontational, but still standing on your principality of what you agree to be right or wrong. Like with the same situation. When I did my interview with P. Nice, he asked a question and I thought that it was offensive. So I looked at him dead in his face and I said, hey, don't play with me. Now, did I disrespect P. Nice? No. Did I bang on P. Nice? No. But was I stern? Was I stern and clear in my stance and my point? Yes. And conversation was to be had. And he respected my position, and I appreciate that. Nobody had to get embarrassed. Nobody had to be disrespected. But I was firm in my principality, and I was firm in my point. And P. Nice a bigger nigga than me. So it ain't a size thing. I don't stand for certain things that I deem to be disrespectful. I don't think that P. Nice had an intention of disrespect, but I deemed it disrespectful. And at that moment, I checked the disrespect. I didn't have to go crazy. I didn't have to embarrass myself. I didn't have to try to embarrass him. I didn't have to degrade myself. I didn't have to degrade him. But I made my point. If that makes sense. Chat, let me know what you think.
Why would you do this to your co-host? Why would you do this by bringing this alpha in?
But I'm going to say this too before I shut my mouth. I'm not as critical as people as on the internet as Munchie B is. I'm not saying who's a fake Crip, who's a fake blood, who shouldn't do this, who shouldn't do that. Unless we're talking about whack and sometimes Rockstar. But I can handle that. Don't worry about that. Different situation for a different day. In totality, I'm not hanging my hat in these YouTube streets on being the toughest this, the most feared that. I'm never saying, oh, niggas was running for me and I'll do this. I don't tell war stories about the streets. If you know, you know. If you don't know and you want to find out, God bless your soul. But I'm not out here, oh, well, I'm this and I'm this. I'm the mayor of this and I'm the king of that. I'm not doing that. But I will also say this on a personal note. I'm also not out here lying on niggas. The way that Munchie B tried to lie on me at that situation with the pool party, and then God bless him, Kitaru came and told the truth. But you and your homie tried to lie and all that kind of stuff. Like niggas was super turned up and aggressive. That's cool. I'm not even mad at the lie. I just want to see the turned up aggressive niggas in turned up aggressive times. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Not when we're sitting on podcasts and we call our homies on the phone to make up bullshit lies about situations and circumstances that never happened. And then we call the nigga who party it was, and then he tells the truth. But then niggas never really even apologize for the lie. It's a lot of aggression when you start doing that type of stuff. When you jump on the phone, call me real. Call me real. Call me real or call me fake. When you're on a podcast and you jump on a phone with one of your constituents to try to tell a story about somebody from a rival constituency, and then you don't tell the truth about what happened, but you try to tell the story about the rival with the intention to embarrass, humiliate, or discredit them, that would make you a tough ass nigga. So all I'm saying is, tough ass nigga, where your tough ass at when it's another tough ass nigga? Because when a tough ass niggas is in the room, I'm still tough. Bosco, I did it to him in front of his homie. It was me and my girl. It was another one of his homies from his community in the room watching this nigga get his collarbone broke. I was tough with the tough niggas. When it was just me and my other homie, who's not a tough nigga, like I ain't no tough nigga, but we had to stand our ground with tough niggas, we stayed tough niggas. I'm just saying. Now, when it was available for me to get the fuck about that pool party, did I get on? Hell yeah, nigga. You live to fight another day. But when it was time to be tough, I was tough. I didn't run. And if I would have got whooped out, I just would have got whooped out. It is what it is. But I was prepared for that. But I was going to fight. But I was tough. But I stood my ground. But a nigga didn't. Nah, nigga ain't playing jail games with extra aggression with me. No matter how goofy I am, no matter how lame I am, oh, he got a lisp, he ain't this, he ain't that, no matter how turned down I am, no matter how fake I am, I'll be all that because that's opinion. But the facts show when it's time to be tough, I'm a tough nigga. I just want all the tough niggas to stay tough niggas because us turned down niggas, we not in our own business. But let's get back into the content.
Put him in the room with like dudes who are clearly, well, not dudes, just one dude. This guy who is clearly afraid of him.
How did you guys even start having issues in the first place? All these clubhouse games, Instagram, prison games. It's hard to keep track.
No, we really never had no issue. Cuz spoke on something that his little homie told him, that Tiny Munchie told him.
Cuz spoke on something. That's 2 times that Jhood is Cuz Munchie B.
But he didn't get the facts straight. So that's what I'm saying. He a Damu, he's speaking on crip politics, and then he didn't ask to read nothing. He didn't ever did nothing like that. He spoke on something, and he spoke on me being on the 50-50 yard, but that's true. But he said, I told on somebody, and I ain't never told on nobody in my life. I'm not with no snitching. Ain't nobody never did an hour in jail for nothing I did. And the way I'm bred it is, I don't even speak on shit. If I beef with somebody, I really beef with them in the streets. Like, so.
Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made 140 of you guys on my social media,
could have hollered at me personally before he got on the internet and just tried to slander my name and say, and just put something out there that was inaccurate.
But see, here's the thing though. I'm not a gang member, but should I too be a gang member, if I Cuz Munchie B, let's even say I did it over a video, I would imagine that there would be some sort of recourse. I would imagine that there would be some sort of backlash. I would imagine that there would be some sort of distaste for Rich Trapper. You feel me? Because you already have a hatred toward, like, you hate my community so much, you're mad at a hamburger. You won't even go get a marathon burger. You hate anything coming out the Crenshaw district so much that you have begun to, what's the word I'm looking for? Have a prejudice against hamburgers. Nigga, what you mad at Wagyu for? Marathon burger is amazing. But according to Munchie B, he doesn't want to sick so flipping his burgers. So he's so gang banged out. He's so engulfed into this indoctrination of gang banging that it even affects his ability to eat, a natural human function that is vital to your survival. He's so banged out that depending on who's making the hamburger that he needs to sustain life, he will still choose not to have it. Interesting. Jason Marshall, what's the deal, fool? Interesting. But that's what I mean when I say niggas is so banged out. Niggas is so tough. You won't go eat a marathon burger because, quote, can't no 6-0s flip my burger. But Jhood could cuz you the whole interview wearing an all blue suit.
I can't really remember the beginning of all that. I just remember 50, you know. Then after that, I think.
You called this dude a snitch online for a year. You say he was in PC for a year. You lied on it.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna be quiet. But that's what I mean when I say even your situation of getting into it with Jhood is because niggas is on some tough shit. He in a PT yard. He a snitch. He told on this nigga. He told on that nigga. He can't go to his hood. He can't go to that hood. He fought this nigga. He fought that nigga. He can't whoop him. He can't whoop out. All this is tough shit. Am I wrong? Am I lying? Is this not all tough talk? Is this not all tough guy talk? Is this not all tough guy talk? Is this not all the makings of somebody who is gonna get bracken and come back? Am I missing something? Non-affiliate perspective, right here. Non-affiliate, somebody who doesn't gangbang. All I said was, hey, Bosco, when I see you, it's up. When I seen him, it was up. Hey, Bosco, when I see you, it's up. Hey, Wack, when I see you, it's up. Wack, stay away from me. 600, when I see you, it's up. 600, stay away from me. Loose Cannon had the address, lied and said he went to jail, so he didn't have to see me because it's up. It's up. I don't have no disrespect or no disdain for T-Real. I fuck with T-Real, but I don't play fight with niggas. He put his hands on me, it's up. Because I don't play fight with niggas. Take it back to that episode of Community when it was me, Pun, AD, and ODM Slim. They act like they was finna jump up and do something to ODM Slim. I jumped up fast because it's up. I don't play with niggas. Not saying it was a serious situation, but play fighting can lead to real fighting. So when niggas started playing and talking like this, whatever, I jumped up quick. I'm up. I'm fast. I'm on my feet. I'm doing what I got. I'm on my feet. I'm on alert. I'm on guard. In case play fighting turn into real fighting. Not saying it will, but not saying it won't. I don't know. I'm up, but I don't know, so I'm up. Man, Jason Marshall. All I'm saying is when it was Rich Trapper, it's all B team this, B team that. When it's anything coming out the Crenshaw district, it's B team this, B team that. So I'm not even here to discredit anybody as a gang member. I'm just saying, why aren't niggas tough with Jhood directly in front of them after you didn't call this man a snitch, after you didn't call this man a bad yard walker, and he didn't talk about you being a sandwich for a 4-year-old in a lunchbox? I'm just trying to see, because niggas done came on my neck for way less. So I'm just trying to see where the politics get picked and choose that, because I'm not sure where they start and stop. I'm just here for educational purposes. That's it. I just want clarity, because I'm not quite sure how these politics are being handled.
This man, defame this man, slander this man online for a year. Now he's in front of you, and all of a sudden you don't remember a goddamn thing you said. All right, bro. Now, Adam, you know you're wrong, bro. You put a pit bull in front of a chihuahua to have a conflict. Man, all right, man. All right, so even the fans seen what I saw, to be honest. Everybody saw it. Like, everybody, like, the fans was like, bruh, this dude, like, got Munchie intimidated. This dude got this dude scared, terrified. Like, it was, this dude looked like he's seen a boogeyman when Jhood was like talking. It's crazy. It's insane, man. Now, I know that because of that interview, the word around town is, this dude is like got the building spooked. That was the word around town. And when Adam and Wack did their show, calls got made because of this show. Because during this show, Wack told Adam that Jhood was the biggest, baddest, toughest person in the room at No Jumper. And now Wack saying is one thing, but when Adam, the boss of the building, the employer, when Adam co-signed it and Adam is known to be neutral, that pissed.
But honestly, bro, you know the reason the district is hated during the jealousy of district's fame and notoriety? Come on, bro. Because niggas want to see Slauson and Crenshaw. Niggas want to go. Niggas want to see. Niggas hear about it. They want to see about it. Niggas want to see Nipsey Hussle Square. Niggas want to go to Marathon Burger because outside of Munchie B, nobody's banging on hamburgers. Nobody's banging on burgers, blood. It's not that serious. Eat a fucking hamburger. Enjoy life. Enjoy your meal. Nigga, get it with the McDuck sauce. Shout out to my nigga Scrooge. Get it with the McDuck sauce. Shout out to my nigga Scrooge. Somebody give Munchie B a Marathon Burger with McDuck sauce. He need it, man. It'll make him feel better.
Off a lot of people.
It'll make you feel better, bro. Just enjoy the burger. You feel me? Which is sad for real, right? Come on, nigga. Go get that man a Marathon Burger with McDuck sauce. Shout out to Scrooge.
People in that building. Calls were made. People were very upset that Adam agreed with Wack that Jhood was the toughest person at No Jumper. Where you have a building full of No Jumper and full of alpha males.
Slide over there for what?
Who take respect and pride and toughness seriously.
That's a Munchie B show, an Adam show, Lush, and Hefe did his shit. Dude's the weak link.
Jhood, people kind of with Jhood.
Oh, Jhood got, Jhood is definitely a great addition.
Man.
Definitely a great addition. But I tell you this, I will warn them. Don't think you're going to continuously pop it about whacking for the Jhood. You might get your shit broke.
Oh, shit.
So it's safe to say that Wack and Adam are both aware that Jhood was going to be in there on Flu Flammer, skullduggery, and larceny. Bro, you can't tell me you wasn't finna be on there. Roll a blunt, pour your drink, man. It's finna get GOOD good.
That's nephew. He loved me for real.
Yeah, he's committed to not saying anything negative about you, listen, but yeah.
He don't listen. I don't know. I know Jhood. I know Lil Robbie.
Jhood ain't gonna like. He's not gonna like
man, Jhood
leap onto Munchie B next time he talks shit about you.
Nah,
he might like look at his phone.
Yeah, Jhood will beat the shit out of one of them dudes up in there. That's a fact. That nigga got hands. Major hands.
Jhood does, huh?
Jhood got hands.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? But listen,
yeah, you're right.
If he ever give a motherfucker one say, hey, bro, about Unc, and you keep going, he lying to get his shit butt. I'm trying to tell you, that's deep. That ain't no street shit.
I haven't seen like a Jhood demo, but at least based on vibes, I might give him the toughest in the office.
Jhood got, you see,
no shots, Doughboy. Doughboy got a mean squabble.
Wack said specifically, they better watch how they speak about me in front of Jhood.
Because Jhood ain't playing about Wack. So Adam knew that the Whack Daddy, the Daddy Whack, has sent J Hood up there for flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. So is it safe to say that Adam might have been in on the plizze? Is it safe to say Adam might have been in on the plizze?
Somebody's jaw might get broke. J Hood don't play about me. That's Neff. I taken J Hood to school when he was a kid. He lived across the street from me. It's way deeper than the streets. We is family. He don't play about me at all. Adam says, man, listen, man, bro, J Hood the toughest person in the office. He co-signed that. Now, here's the problem with that, okay? Adam is on a Tuesday show.
Now, you know what's really weird about J Hood? This is just off topic, but it's on topic. What's really weird about the J Hood situation is Whack and J Hood's dad, you would assume to be cool if J Hood was taken to school by Whack. But let's see what J Hood's pops actually had to say about Whack. So let's.
Because y'all know what
Hood had quite a
I'm a drown.
So this is J Hood's dad and what J Hood's dad has to say about Whack. So let's kind of just listen to this real quick.
I'm a drown his ass, homie.
Further do's or don'ts, let's get into it.
I'm a drown his ass, homie. On Main Street, I'm a drown cuz. Let me tell you how I meet this clown, man. This nigga all in my paperwork, man. The nigga say box, the nigga Shug won't put me on, homie. I've been fucking with this dude.
Mind you, J Hood said Whack is Unc. J Hood is maintaining that Whack is his uncle. And J Hood's dad starts off this conversation by saying Whack is all in his paperwork.
I'm a drown cuz. Let me tell you how I meet this clown, man. This nigga all in my paperwork, man. The nigga say box, the nigga Shug won't put me on, homie. I've been fucking with this dude a couple years. I said, all right, homie, since you my neighbor, I'ma fuck with you. The nigga begged me to put him with game. Begged me to put him with Chuck.
Well, notice that he says he and Whack were neighbors, hence how Whack was able to take J Hood to school.
Holla at Chuck for me, box. Holla at Reggie for me, box. They both told me 6 times, no. I say, homie, they don't want to fuck with you. Box, they'll do it for you if you tell them to do it for you. Okay, homie. Chuck, do it for me, man. And if cuz fuck up, I come over there and move cuz out your camp myself. Chuck said, box, you got me? I said, cuz I got you. Changed cuz life, man. He ain't looked back. In the meantime, I'ma drown his ass, homie. On mine, I'm going do some politicking with my neighborhood. You know, not finna kick no names. Rest in peace to the G, homie. You ain't saved no homies, homie. You ain't changed my daughter diaper. My son don't call you. He just took a deal for 11 years. He on his way home. Don't nobody respect you. You are J. Edgar Hoover, nigga. You the police. Fast forward, I'll get to some gangster shit. Nigga almost killed me and my baby mama. Put like 20 holes in my Rolls Royce. See, but where I'm from, niggas beef. 3, 4 niggas, 5 niggas get killed, and niggas squash it. This old buster ass nigga from the valley, since hanging around me, he know a few people I know. He trying to reach out to the nigga behind my back, give the nigga my address, because we stay across the street from each other, like catacorn. This time, I'm going, damn it, 20 years ago, though. This nigga keep kicking my name, infatuated, but he's a homosexual after 20 years. Whack, you know I'm gonna drown your ass on Main Street. I'm gonna drown your ass. First chance I get, my Rolls Royce gets shot up. My girl almost get killed. I lay on top of her. We make it up out of there. Whack see the bullet holes in my car the next day. He reaching out, trying to contact the nigga who supposed to be the boogeyman. I know where the nigga live at, behind my back. It's in the paperwork. All on wiretap. That's why your house got raided, you bitch ass nigga. You conspiracy to commit murder, nigga. You buster ass nigga. But let me tell you how it play out. I call cuz, like, cuz, it's 3 niggas sitting in front of your house, cuz. Is these your homies, Whack? Oh, no, box, I know who that is. I jet flew out the house with the fully. Them niggas probably almost shot each other trying to pull off. Damn, 20 years ago, though. This nigga keep kicking my name. You feel me? Almost shot each other. If I know what I knew now, I would have jumped over their car, cuz, ran across the lawn, kicked in Whack door, and killed cuz on Main Street, on Mafia. You's a buster, nigga. You the police. You know, every real nigga that came into your life, me first, you crossed me. Big U second, you crossed him. Wacko, you crossed him. You talk about Game behind his back. You talk about Lil Jon behind his back. You talk about Ray J. You's a bitch, nigga. It's all mafia, cuz. It's all mafia. A nigga holler at you, homie. You know, you police ass nigga. Talking about nigga, the first code of conduct is you don't talk to the police. Nigga, you is the police, nigga. Officer Whack, snitch ass 100. You feel me? Almost shot each other. If I know what I knew now, I would have jumped over their car.
So that's J Hood's pops, Stutterbox, speaking about Whack 100. It's pretty interesting because, again, J Hood had a lot to say yesterday, and he was saying Whack was his uncle, and he was saying that he was there to defend his family honor and his family name, and had a lot to say about J Hood. I'm sorry, had a lot to say about Whack, you know, being cool with his pops. With that being said, we finna get up out of here for the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. And don't forget that this happened yesterday at No Jumper.
Yeah, that's family. That's families. Dead homies. I'm Team Whack. Dead homies. Whatever issue with Whack got an issue with me. Dead homies.
Issue with Cuz. I don't fuck with Cuz at all.
Yeah, but y'all got like studio beef. Y'all ain't got no real beef, bro. That ain't real. In the streets, y'all ain't trying to hurt each other.
Ooh. Tell him that.
Yeah, y'all ain't trying to hurt each other, bro. Because I'm here. Dead homies, like I'm rocking with Whack. Dead homies. Okay, that's my family. Like I can see that's like you meet this nigga from 40s, cuz. This deeper than rap, nigga. This family. Dead homies.
Well, nigga said what he said, bro. I
don't know what he said. I don't even be following that internet. I just know that's my family.
No, I'm talking about I said what I said.
What'd you say?
Spody hates Whack so much that he be putting fake news on.
What'd you say?
I definitely don't put nothing fake about it.
You call him gay.
You can't call one nigga gay and not call everybody gay. You can't call one nigga gay and not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Yeah. Man, you know what's going on. You can't call one nigga gay if you're not talking about the gay niggas in your community, bro.
Who gay in your nigga community?
You know what's going on, fool.
I really don't.
I don't.
You know,
I'm not about to go back and forth on
I'm not going to back and forth either.
Yeah, me neither.
Dead home, what that supposed to mean?
Bro, what like you see like you got an agenda. Like what
we can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble.
That's easy.
Come on, bro. Let's just pod, man.
We go around the corner.
Call, bro.
Or we go around the corner. We win.
That's easy call.
All right, ain't nothing else to talk about.
Stop talking about it.
All right, yeah. I'm not talking about it, bro. We gonna squabble after the bro. It's cool.
This escalated quickly.
No, it ain't escalating. This regular program, fool. We ain't.
That's nigga. That's PC.
No, that ain't. That's what, nigga. How me calling you for a fake PC?
Nah, we could have did that on there. You online doing all that.
I'm not online, bro. This is a conversation that brung up.
Nah, it seemed you should have.
Bro, come on, call me a PC again. Let's swap right now, bro. All right, come on, let's go.
Wait, bro, this is
oh wait.
What the fuck, yo?
Yeah, that shit.
Yo,
they're gonna.
They about to go.
So yeah, that happened yesterday, but let's get back into the Kantiana. But I just wanted to kind of like throw that in there because J Hood is maintaining that he's fighting for his family honor, but
No Jumper has a huge.
They just tried to slander my name and just put something out there that was inaccurate.
So Wack told Adam that J Hood was the watch how they speak about me in front of J Hood because there's gonna be issues and problems. If Adam was doing the Tuesday show with Lush, himself, and let's say 3 other Munchie Bs, we know that there will be no threat. There's no threat of violence. You know why? Because if J Hood say, keep Wack name out your mouth, we seen it in real time. Yes, sir. Right, that J Hood program is strict, and they know to follow it. But Adam don't do the Tuesday show with 3 Munchies and Lush. Adam do the Tuesday show with somebody who we know ain't a buster, and that's Spody Face. We know Spody Face is official. We know Turtle is a name that ring bells in the streets. So when you...
I hate Flakko. Oh my God, I can't stand this for the mucker. Bro, I can't stand this for the mucker, bro. Get your homie, fool. Get your homie, fool. Get your homie. Get your homie. Hey, bro, go get your... You for the mucker. I see what you doing, you for the mucker. Don't think that you can... I see what you doing. You's a slick for the mucker, boy. I see you.
Do a podcast with somebody who clearly and obviously ain't going for none of that. You kind of want to keep Wack name probably from off the podcast completely because if J Hood start tripping, well, Spody ain't just going to like...
I'm not hearing the niggas over the cuz thing when you the same nigga that's going on the internet dropping politics about pool parties and you two banged out to eat a hamburger. If you're too much of a blood to eat a hamburger flipped by Crip hands, I don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear nobody cussing you, or you're over people cussing you because you drew a political line at a hamburger. And I respect your game banging. If you're so banged out that you banging on burgers, tougher than me. I just want you to be tough all the time.
Down the right? Like he's gonna start tripping too, because Spody ain't no buster. We know this. I can't say that for anybody else on that show. Spody and Jhood, we know those two dudes are real official street dudes. They not busters. Anybody else? I don't know, right? Y'all make your own decision for yourselves. So here comes the Tuesday show, and Adam brings up WAC 100. And as expected, things went left.
I went to Highland.
You went to Highland? I know some with the P night. Shout out to my 661.
Yeah, bro. My dad from over there.
From 2P? Oh, he from like Unc?
Yeah.
Like Whack?
He said that his dad is like a Whack disciple.
Whack my uncle.
And we got two Whack lovers on here and a Lush.
I love Whack. I love Whack and
Pops a Whack lover.
Yep, we all Whack lovers. That's my uncle.
Yeah,
that's family. That's families. Dead homies. I'm team Whack. Dead homies. Whatever issue with Whack got an issue with me. Dead homies.
Good old.
Yeah, but y'all got like studio beef. Y'all ain't got no real beef, bro. That ain't real. In the streets, y'all ain't trying to hurt each other.
Ooh. Tell him that.
Yeah, y'all ain't trying to hurt each other, bro. Cause I'm here. Dead homies, like I'm rocking with Whack. Dead homies. Okay. My family, like I can see. That's like you meet this 40s, cuz. This deeper than rap. Family. Yeah, homie.
Well, said what he said, bro.
I don't know.
And again, I'm not saying that Munchie B should be fighting, or I'm not saying that he should be trying to, take a fade with what's his boy name, Jhood, as a result of this situation and all that. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is, at some point, some sort of resistance and some sort of good potting, because there's been situations in the past. There's been so many situations in the past where Munchie B has seen two people off opposing factors get into these conversations and get into these arguments. And he's made it clear that, hey, nobody has to fight, but a little confrontation will be clear. A confrontation will be cool. A little bit of a resistance. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a back and forth. A little bit of something will be cool. You know what I'm saying? To show that you are, into this whole podcast space of what we're in here for. He said that to many people. So I'm just trying to figure out where that falls into this situation, because right now is the perfect time for you and Jhood to have a dialogue.
Oh, what he said, I don't even be following that internet. I just know that's my family.
No, I'm talking about I said what I said.
What you say?
Spody hates Whack so much that he be putting fake news on him.
What you say?
Games.
I definitely don't put nothing fake about
You call him gay.
You can't call one gay and not call everybody gay. You can't call one gay and not call everybody gay.
What that be?
Yeah. Man, you know what's going on. You can't call one gay if you're not talking about the gay in our community, bro.
Who gay in the community?
You know what's going on, fool.
I really don't.
I don't.
I'm not about to go back and forth on.
I'm not going to back and forth either.
Yeah, me neither.
Dead home, what that supposed to mean?
Oh, what like you seem like you got an agenda. Like what?
We can squabble.
You said what?
We can squabble.
Nah,
that's easy
come
call,
on.
bro.
Let's just pod, man.
We go around the corner.
Call, bro.
Or we go around the corner. We in.
That's easy call.
All right, ain't nothing else to talk about.
Stop talking about
it. All right, I'm done talking about it, bro. We gonna squabble after the. Oh, it's cool.
This escalated quickly.
No, it ain't escalating. This regular program, fool. We ain't.
That's PC.
No, that's me calling you for a fake PC.
Nah, we could have did that on there. You online doing all that.
I'm not online, bro. It just brung. This is a conversation that brung up.
Nah, it seemed you should have.
Bro, come on, call me a PC. Hey, squabble right now, bro. Come on, let's go.
Wait, bro, this is.
Oh wait.
What the fuck, yo?
So let's pay attention to the difference in between Munchie B's response and Spody Face's response. Spody Face tried not to take it to a gang banging fighting aspect. You can see that he didn't initiate that. Jhood initiated that. And Spody Face, after he said we can get out right now, Jhood had mentioned a fade, and Spody Face said, "What'd you say?" He said it again. Spody Face kind of ignored him, and then Jhood took it a step further and said, "Well, if you do this again, we're gonna get out right now." And then Spody Face was like, "Well, then shit, nigga, I'm not gonna keep ignoring this second or third invitation into a fade." He gets up, he does what he has to do. Do I think that that's the initial point of where they should have gone? No. But up until the point where fades was offered at that immediate point in time, Spody Face was good podcasting. He was going back and forth. He was offering resistance. It's two people who have a difference of opinion. It's two people who have a different perspective, and they're able to talk about it on a podcast because that's what a podcast is for. Sometimes to air this type of stuff out. This is for sure what the No Jumper podcast is for. You feel me? You saying that Munchie was kind of quiet? It ain't no kind of quiet. All he did was silent and say, ooh, wee. The conversation started off with Jhood actually speaking to him. The conversation started off with Jhood speaking to him. Spotyface stepped in and Munchie B let Spotyface take over. The situation continued to escalate and Munchie B backed out like Homer Simpson into the bushes. That's what happened. That's what happened. It didn't have to turn into a fight. I'm again emphasizing it's stupid to fight at No Jumper on behalf of WAC 100. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's not my preferred method of anybody dealing with anything. That is idiocy. And I'm not an advocate of any of y'all throwing y'all life away over something stupid. So let's just be real about it. But, nigga, argue, combat, disagree, vocalize your disdain for WAC 100 as you've been so vocal about it every single episode prior to this. That's what you can do. You can use your voice and you can pod. That's what you can do. Because we've listened to umpteenth episodes about how you hate this man. And now that there's somebody there to vocalize this man's defense, have a conversation, have an argument, have a disagreement, have an agreement, have a discourse, communicate. That's what we expected. It didn't happen.
Yeah, that shit.
They're gonna.
They about to go.
I mean, maybe it's like somebody should go watch.
And Mandy, if they end up fighting like they did, well, then that's what it comes into when you go into a conversation with somebody who you call a snitch. Then that's just what it turns into. That's what it turns into. If they don't have the ability to have a conversation like gentlemen and it turns into something physical, well, then guess what? That's what you sign up for when you're putting your gang banging above your own human hunger and your own human need to survive by eating a hamburger. If you're such a banged out gang member that you can't have a marathon burger because you don't want no 6-0 Crips flipping your burger and you rather put your own substance and the things that you need to live as a back burner forward to your gang banging, then yeah. Go fight, for sure, or have a conversation. I'm pushing to the conversation. But if you can't and you that turned up, yep, go fight, for sure, for sure. I've never been so upset or angry at somebody that I won't eat. I ain't never been so mad at somebody or had so much hatred for somebody that I won't eat. There's no place in LA that I won't go get food from because I don't hate nobody in LA that much or nobody's community that much to where I'm gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to allow myself substance. That's not the word I'm looking for, though. I'm not going to deny myself substance. The word was deny I was looking for.
Tell us what happens.
It ain't no
people think it's a play.
They might think that shit.
What the fuck? Hey, y'all scream. Make sure y'all screen record that shit.
Are they really going to go do that in the parking lot?
Yo. What? This is so unexpected, bro.
I will say that those are two people that I'm not really like worried about.
And Adam, didn't you say niggas can't fight at No Jumper? Didn't you say that? Why you don't let Wack whoop out Moose Man in? Why you ain't let Wack whoop out? Why you ain't let Wack whoop? You said niggas can't fight at the Jumper and they lose their jobs. You said that. How come they can fight? How come the niggas could always fight and embarrass themselves and give you these mandingo fights, but when somebody who's not black want to get down or somebody who's not black get pressed for their smart mouth, you come and save them? Because you just made a good point and said, I'm sure that these two dudes not going to call the police and put nothing involved. And you probably sure that if Moose Man got whooped out, you would have a lawsuit on your hands because Moose Man is a hoe and he would have sued No Jumper. I ain't going to lie. I understand. I just had to make the point, but I could understand. I can understand the reasoning.
About the liability necessarily, because I feel like they just gonna do what they're gonna do, and it's not like they are like the last people on earth that would like try to act like they were coerced into do. But we just saw Jhood's energy.
What's going on?
Oh my God, yo, No Jumper is prison, homie. No Jumper is prison. This is prison politics, bro. Where would you see 40 Crip I think J Hood is from Carson. I don't know if he's a blood. I think J Hood is a blood. He's a blood.
J Hood is a crib from Stevenson Village. Flakko, goodness gracious, if you're gonna continue to politic on these types of things, nigga, you gotta start learning where niggas is from. You said that nigga Wu was from Pablo Bloods. We don't even know who the fuck Pablo is. He from Pueblos. And now you saying J Hood is a blood. That nigga from Stevenson Village crib. You got to start figuring these things out, big dog, if you don't continue to speak on them, or you got to start omitting these things from your content. You feel me? Because you could have just said gang member. You didn't even have to be specific. You could have just said gang member, and it could have worked out just as easy like that.
Crip, I'm not sure. But J Hood, who is from Carson General, an official Carson General, where will we see on another podcast like this, right? Where 40 Crip is squabbling and mixing up with a blood from Carson.
He's not a blood. Stop saying that. But that is a good point, because where the hell would Spody Face and J Hood ever get into it with each other except for No Jumper?
Crip from Carson. This is absurd. Now, they did have a conversation on whether or not they thought that this was planned. They thought, yo, did J Hood plan this? Did J Hood come with this in mind? Did he know he was going to do this? I don't think so. I thought what J Hood thought was, I just had one interaction with one dude on the podcast, marked him out. He looked like he's seen a demon when he was talking to me, bro. He got the stuttering, fumbling with things, panicking, don't remember nothing. All of a sudden, oh, they soft up him. Bro, after that interview with that dude, J Hood thought, man, they soft up here, man. Man, I'm finna bully them. They is marks. But Spody ain't no mark. Like, Spody, Hood name is Turtle, is a general, bro. Like Spody is a general, bro. So when J Hood did what he did, he thought, man, the room about to get quiet, it about to get uncomfortable. I'm finna mark them out. It's about to be a moment. But Spody spoke up. And I think J Hood was not expecting that per se. But they went outside and they did their thing. Now, when they was walking outside, the white man followed them, right? Look at the watch. They told the white man, hey, bro, you got to go. No. This is hood business. They walked down the block off the premises and caught their fate. Now, they walked back in. It's unclear, because we didn't watch the fight, so we don't know who won the fight. But they walked back in. And fans have their speculations based on their walk-in on who won the fight. Y'all let me know. Based on...
Now, when it comes about the walk-in, I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to say who did what. Yeah, I know what happened, but I ain't going to tell y'all what happened because that's their business. You feel me?
This walk back in, who do you guys think won the fight? J Hood or Spody Face?
What up, guys?
What happened to your glasses?
I got them. What's going on?
Where your
man?
glasses at?
In my pocket. What's going on, man?
What happened out there?
Nothing happened. We ain't got to talk about what happened.
It's a little keyway meeting.
Yeah, mutual respect. Respect just got to be established. You know, it's good people. Regular.
I guess since we're not gonna talk about the elephant in the room, we'll talk about the donkey in the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. It seemed like you be like, I don't know if like
you can cut the tension in the room. Now
you can cut the tension in that room with a pinky. It's tense in there.
I'm not gonna give my opinion on who I thought won, because I really like Spody. I really like J Hood. I really like Spody. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep out. I don't know. Okay. But what I will say, Adam might have a decision to make here, because now they had the fight that came back in. It appeared to be cool, but can you really keep two dudes who just had a fight on a podcast together? Like J Hood has made it perfectly clear, no WAC 100 disrespect would happen. He's not gonna just sit by. And one thing we know is they love to talk about WAC on that Tuesday show. All right. Now, Spody went out and caught the fade. The other dude, he's scary. He gonna try to pull out a gun, but don't he got like 20, like 80 vision, like AS vision on? Like, bro, listen, man, he gonna pull out that gun and cheddar bob himself and sue you, Adam. Don't do it. So if I'm Adam, you probably get rid of the scary one, keep Spody, keep J Hood, right? Because at least they gonna go outside and fight each other. The other dude, he talking about he gonna shoot me. All right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe, right, that this workplace can go back to normal? Or do you guys feel like Adam got a decision to make and he got to get rid of one of these dudes from off the podcast because it's not going to...
Yeah, I would imagine that Adam at this point needs to remove somebody from the podcast. If you ain't did so yet, give Flakko a like, comment, subscribe. He gave you a cool little breakdown like a pound. Chat, I got something to show y'all. Y'all stay and kick it though. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We are gone. Who the hell is calling me? Network, I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Wow. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, niggas.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.